swerving and breaking the law. These when I'm feeling so nobody cares. Nobody hurts like me. Hell no. Get what you need like me. Huh. Ain't nobody got funny tip toes. They roll to the toe like me. Hey, I got him with bottle. My body a drug and he need it. He begging me for the treat, begging me. He throwing fit when I leave him. He like, baby, let me roll, let me roll. My body addicted, it's driving him crazy. I gotta run from him. Don't know what to do without it. Keep fucking with you, I doubt it. They don't understand that I'm all in the field and there's nothing to do. For me lately, going crazy. I got what you need, I'm gon' give it to you, baby. Going crazy, feeling for me lately. I got what you need, I'm gon' give it to you. What's good? What's good?
What's up with it on?
Love and light, love and light.
Always love, baby.
Yes, yes, yes. So before I begin, I like to say a prayer before I begin any kind of read that I do. Well, not read, excuse me. I'm so used to doing reads. Any kind of interview that I do, I always like to say a prayer. So bow your head. Father God, I ask you to stand in line with us. Let me ask the right questions and let him have the perfect answers. I ask that you guide us. Let this interview be a success. Above all, let us relax and be chill and let it flow. Psalms 23, Psalms 23. Amen.
Amen.
So, what up, everybody? If you tuned in or have not tuned in yet, it's your boy Rich Porter, aka S Money. Today makes your second interview with me.
Yeah, that's number 2.
Second interview. Pull it what you call it up for me. So, what is new since the last time I interviewed you? I remember last time I got it. I remember last time I interviewed you. We were talking about music, and I
What?
would like to think that some people are talking too much in their music. That was one of my favorite questions that I asked you, and your response was what? Let's see if it's changed.
I mean, you know, when it comes to a lot of things, I feel like people talk too much. You know what I'm saying? Like some things better off left unexplained. You know what I'm saying? What's understood don't have to be explained. And when it come down to that, like even with the music, like you don't go too far with explaining what goes on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you just leave it plain, simple, cut and dry for a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Speaking of music, what kind of music you got out now? You got some new music out? What you
Yeah,
got?
yeah, yeah. I got the Free Bless project. I just dropped it like December. You know what I'm saying? Just dropped. It's doing a lot of crazy ass numbers and shit. Then I just dropped. I re-released the project Trapping at the Store, but I got Trapping on the Store, Trapping at the Store 2. It'll be out by summertime, mid-summer.
Oh, word.
Yeah, that's the type of shit the streets been waiting for, though. You know.
Okay. Now, what you spitting about in your new music? What's different from the new things dropping now versus what you dropped? What it was a year ago. What's the difference?
I mean, you know, with age and with time, everything get better. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and as far as where I come from, like my whole thing been trying to cater to all the audiences to show like that I could really be a competitor as far as any and everybody that do this. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, now that I got the people watching and looking like, okay, he really like that. Okay, now we go back to what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So this new project gonna kind of come back to like where I started at, like how I ended up getting into rap, like my style of music more so than saying like what the audience want to hear.
Right. So have you ever felt like fuck what the audience want to hear? I just want to put out how I feel.
That's more so like what I'm going with now. Like my last 2 projects was more so like yo, just let them know who I was and that I'm back. Like yeah, I'm still around, still relevant. Now that I know, now that they know like I'm still running and I could compete with the best on now. I just give them. I feel like give them exactly what I feel like. Like let them see what you going through and what you thinking instead of what they want. And by the time you give them what you thinking and what you feel like, they gonna accept whatever you bring to the table from that point. You know what I'm saying?
My next question: what are the do's and don'ts in the music when you are up and coming? What are your do's and don'ts?
Um, like at this point, like my ties to a lot of things, like I had to understand, like I said, with growth, you got to understand, like everything ain't good for business. So it's a lot of things that I choose to be don'ts at this point in life. You know what I'm saying?
Give me
Which
like give me your top three don'ts.
my don'ts, I don't get too caught up in running behind women. Like that's one thing I don't do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's how I know you're an entrepreneur. No cap, cause I don't. And you rebranding and building yourself. You ain't got time to be worried about no love life, and you ain't got time to worry about who fucking on who or none of that shit. You trying to get to that bag and let that bag you.
right?
So I
Like
respect. So
I,
what's
I,
your
I
next?
prefer I prefer it not to be I prefer it not to be like more stress added on. Like anytime I feel like my best runs and anything I ever did came when I was at like stressed at the least. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So any type of stressors I try to remove them. You know what I'm saying? At this point in life, like because that's the as of lately I seen like once you get rid of this, you get rid of that. You got a better opportunity to win because your mind can only be focused on this instead of focused on this and that.
right.
Straight
So
up.
what's two more don'ts in the music industry when you're up and coming?
Um, I mean, like, what you mean though?
As far as when you're building your brand and you're building relationships with certain people, you know what I'm saying? What would you say? Like, what would you say you would have to let go of,
Um,
other than women?
more so, not even the women, more so like the negative energy itself. Like anything that ain't about positive energy, you got to get it away from you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like so that to me, that's so broad of a category. It's hard for me to just say like get this and get that because I have like 20 different things that bother me and could piss me off and carry me to the next level. So my whole thing is just get rid of all of that, whatever it is, any type of negative energy, it gotta go.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Oh, this a good one. This a good juicy question right here. Have you lost any friends on the way up?
I mean, like I ain't never really had friends, so I got like my closest friends, like they be at a distance, so it's like I learned a long time ago, like if we don't have to be together all day every day for you to be my dog, you know what I'm saying? So like my closest friends, they at a distance already. The anybody else though, like you know what I mean? Like if you my dog, it shouldn't be no reason why support don't be given on all ends. So it's like I can't really say I lost any friends. If I have, he wasn't my friend from the jump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right about that one. I kind of gotta let you.
I mean, like that's just it though. Like I can't really say I done lost family members who got them get to stop fucking with me, but I got friends. If a nigga say he my friend, goddamn, that's what we is to this day. Then you know what I'm saying? I got brothers.
Okay, brothers. I have. That's one thing when it comes to the men. The men are definitely very joined. Very, they definitely display a lot of unity. I wish the women from the 252 could do that, but apparently,
I
like
mean,
I like
everything possible though.
see no competition. That's one thing I can honestly say that I admire about you. I've always admired that about you. Like even if it was from a distance, I'm like, yo, like I like that you don't see no competition. It's just straight tunnel vision. I got a
Yeah,
lot of
like
respect
I
for
don't,
that.
I don't, I don't see this is the thing. I try to set my own lane. Where if I can set my own lane on that thing, like who is it to compete with? If I do my own wave, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Who would you say mostly inspired you from the 252 to do what you do? Like to spit, say inspired your flow.
I mean, like far as
Like
for like the
not more so
252,
inspired your flow, but they kind of like motivated you. So like really do the music thing.
um, shit, like the two from the 252, I would say like I'm 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 one of them people that kind of like if it's good, it's good. If it ain't, it ain't.
Right,
And it's so many people that I've met like over time to say like they do music, you know what I'm saying? Like from being a kid all the way to now, so many people that I've encountered that it's kind of hard for me to just like choose like several ones because at this point I feel like I'm on a level that they on. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
a
If
lot
it's
of them
good to be one
have
of
inspired me because a lot of people I'm younger than a lot of people, so I did get a chance to see certain ones rap before I got a chance to show people I rap. You know what I'm saying?
right. If you could perform in one place out of the country, look here, I go with that shit. We're gonna do some
I'm
manifesting and whatnot. Yeah.
I'm all for
If you could perform in a foreign country, just somewhere other than America, where would it be?
it. Shit, I ain't never thought that far out the box. Like if I could choose one, I probably take like Africa. You know what I'm saying? Just to be there around people that I felt more comfortable with. Period. Like yo, okay, I can get with these people, and I might be able to feel comfortable.
Okay. I like that. I love your answer. I ain't even like breath of
That seemed more like that seemed more reasonable than versus me saying like I go here and it's a whole group of people I don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying?
right. But you know, no matter where we go, we Americans, so they automatically not gonna like us anyway.
Yeah, man. But shit, goddamn, that's the same anywhere. Goddamn, we go to the next city over, motherfucker ain't gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah,
Just
they
cause
do
you just
that. Right.
cause you
They're a
who
little
you
worse.
is.
I think they're a little worse in other countries.
Yeah, like that ain't. But that ain't nothing we ain't used to.
No, you're right about that. It's a little different, like with foreigners, for real. Tell
Right.
you, it's a little different. Okay, so what is your creative process like when you get ready to sit down with your dad? What do you do? You know what I'm saying to motivate yourself and get your lines flowing, get your bars going.
I mean, like it just be more so the vibe. Like most of the times we get up once we get in the lab with it, you already know it turned to a party. That shit just like going to the club on a Friday or a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Like you get in there, the vibe set, and then like this week might be all about doing this outside, or this week might be all about doing that outside. So first thing gonna come to your mind once you lit is everything that happened this week. So it kind of like it already be there, just be waiting to be released. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Like everything, anything that I'm possibly gonna want to say probably gonna already be in my head, but the extracurricular activities that come with it might goddamn determine how I'm gonna go about doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Do you feel like there would be any distractions when you're in the studio? Like, what is the one thing you feel like is a really bad
I don't know. I don't know. That's tough. I try to be so focused. I don't know.
If you could go open a show for any artist, who would it be?
Um, I say like an artist like Yo Got It. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I can see me in there on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real.
Yeah, I can see me in there flexing on that type of shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
Straight up.
Who would you who would you like to like if you could be featured on anybody's like track, who would it be?
See, I at right now, goddamn, right now today, I say some shit like one of them. I love to see for them to redrop like one of them DMX shits, how they did like the Biggie duet shit, you know what I'm saying, and put all the artists on the goddamn album. I love to see them do it like that.
Yes.
And I could be an artist on one of them tracks, on one of them DMX goddamn remixes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's my nigga. So it's like shit, goddamn. I could see me if I could get a feature right now. That's that. Like it'll be on that because I know they gonna instantly turn his shit into a classic from here on out.
You're right. How would you describe the music that you typically create? Who is that music for? What what crowd is your music for? Because I'm not gonna lie to you. Like certain songs, don't play with me. You know I'm bougie as hell.
These
Yeah,
people,
I know I'm hood bougie. I don't. So I already know your music is for motherfuckers on the block all goddamn day.
I mean, like I mean, not even a motherfucker on the block, cause a motherfucker that go to work all day and bust his ass, he grinding like. So what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? If a nigga get up and make goddamn this amount of money in a certain time, and a nigga make this amount of money in that time, like it don't matter how it's done or any man that's grinding. That's who it's for. You know what I'm saying? It's for any person that really comes from a bad circumstance, a bad situation, and still made it look good, whether it was good or not. You know what I'm saying? Them the kind of people that be wanting to hear that type of shit. Like when it's whether I'm up there doing the party thing on it or I'm just speaking just for the streets. Like a motherfucker that's coming from them same scenarios, they gonna respect it. Like yeah, okay, this been my life, and I feel him.
Something that people can relate to.
Yeah. It's just music for people like me. You know what I'm saying? It's just music for others like with the same mentality that I got and a lot of people that probably had the same type of lifestyle I had.
You're right about that. Let's see. This is another one of my favorite questions to ask. What if you could go back like 5 years ago, before your come up, what would you tell yourself? What advice would you give yourself?
I tell if 5 years ago I tell myself like take your business more seriously. Like you the brand no matter whatever the hell you doing, you know what I'm saying? So that could mean like you could be dibbling, dabbling in the streets. Like I said, you could be working a 9 to 5. You could be selling your own merchandise, whatever. Like you the brand. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't ever take the brand serious, who else gonna take it serious? So like me years ago, that's the best advice I would have told myself then. Like, yeah, goddamn, take that shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Because it's conversations I had with people that tell me like, yo, you a person that name will get brung up around the best from around, but a motherfucker just be like he ain't serious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And whole time I'm thinking I'm serious, but when you start to really getting down, digging deep down to see what it means to be serious about your craft, you'll understand like, okay, nah, I was just bullshitting with this shit. So 5 years ago, I'd have told myself like, yo, take everything you doing 20 times more serious.
No, for real. I probably needed to hear that today.
For real though.
I probably need to hear that. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody else out there probably needed to hear that. Be surprised like it be the slight thing. But I feel like I definitely needed it. That's some good advice. Mm. Last time I interviewed
I
you,
mean, that's how I talk to myself.
last time I interviewed you, and I had got you drunk because I cater hospitality, and I remember I told you, I was like, who I am, right? Da, da,
Right.
da. It was funny. It was funny. Are you drinking today? You drinking today?
I'm sober right now.
Okay.
You see where I got water?
What's in that water bottle?
It's
No,
cold too. You
it was just funny because I just remember the first time that we had met. I did your interview, and I had that big ass bottle for your ass.
yeah, that shit. You had me enough. You had me enough feeling great. You hear me?
No, for real. I learned that. I learned from that interview to never again get anybody like give anybody drinks while I give them an interview.
Right.
Boy, you was slumped. You had the glasses on. You was chilling though.
Oh, come on, man. You know I know to keep
Chilling.
proposing. You know what I'm saying?
But you was bent. You
We
was
in there, we were doing it how it supposed to go though. You know what I'm saying? All perfect vibes. You know what I mean?
right.
Straight up.
If you could change anything in the music industry, what would it be?
Um, that's crazy. Like personally, I probably won't change nothing about it because I just said this like. I was just speaking on this with some people like ain't nothing about the music that I change right now, nothing about the game because at this point it's accessible to whoever need to be access to, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it's good shit and bad shit coming out, but I mean, who's to say what people like, you know what I'm saying? So at this point I can't say I really changed nothing about it.
Do you think it's important to own the masters to your music?
Of course.
So wouldn't you change that? Wouldn't you change the fact that people have to buy their own? That's crazy.
The
You have to buy
thing
your
is, that's just more motivation to grind to get what you know is yours, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's
You know what I'm saying?
no.
Like straight up and down, like that's how I view everything. Like it's the shit, it's the grind, cause ain't nothing really been all this shit that they see us do. Like nobody gives that, so it's like shit. The grind is everything.
Do you think education and rapping mesh well?
You say, do I think who now?
Education and rapping mesh well.
You got it. You got. I mean, not saying like you got to be book smart, but you got to have some type of sense to be into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of this shit is politics, like with
Right.
everything else. You know what I'm saying? So.
But most of it is common sense.
Yeah, and the thing is, you'd be surprised how many people ain't even got common sense, bro.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for real.
Straight up, though.
So what's the name of your what is you said it's an album or
Yeah, I got it's a mixtape. It's a series joint I got going. Like when I first came back home from my time and shit, I did a project called Trapping at the Stove. That's the first project that like everybody like, okay, like, yeah, he really could rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just got back. They like, oh, he's serious about rapping now, you know what I'm saying?
right?
So in between, then I done dropped like two projects, a project by myself, then a project with one of my partners, Chico. And like what I told him is shit, I want to go back to the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Give him who I was when they first saw, like, yo, okay, this is the music he came with out the beginning to say like he could rap. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the shit that I recently been promoting been more so for like the whole world itself, like any and everybody could listen to this because it's so real and so relatable. But I wanna get back to like some feel good music, you know what I'm saying?
Right. No, for real. Some chill
Right.
type
Yeah, like some good
lounge
shit.
vibes, lounge vibes, lounge. What currency? Is lounge trap music. Mm-mm.
That type of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
That type of shit. What
Vibe.
my partner said the truth. The truth.
Mm. My next question is, what is your favorite song to perform?
Yo, let me get that water. Grab that water for me. Pause, grab that water for me, blood. You said what now?
What is your favorite song to perform?
Oh, this one I always like to do. I like to do that it's a joint off for which project that's on that Sharon project, and I like to do the joint off the Sharon project shit called Hold Up Wait a Minute, you hear me, like Cause that's the one. If it club, you hear me? That shit turned everything into a function. Everybody in the spot like that, you know what I'm saying? Even me, you know what I'm saying? I do some shit sometimes and I don't really be into that shit, but that shit that had me jumping.
I think I just recently listened to it. I think I had just recently listened to it because I had put it up for a promo video. And then, because you remember what I said about Brandon?
Right.
Your face is everything. See, I can show your face, you know. I don't mind, like, hey, come on, let's go win together. But it's all about your face. You got to make sure your brand is approachable.
Straight up though.
You got to make sure it's approachable. And so I was in there and I started watching the video and I'm like, you know, because I'm from the 252, I'm originally from Blanks Creek, just so you know. But because I'm from the 252, you know I gotta show you love every time. And I told you why I gotta show you love, because you showed
Straight
me love
up.
coming.
Straight up though.
But and guess what? That was a time where I felt like nobody respected my come up. But you did. So I'm gonna always show you love.
Straight up though.
You always show love, so I'm gonna show love back. But you just yeah. It's all about branding. Making sure everything let them see the outside of the club first, right?
Right.
They gotta see the outside of the club, like I said, make it approachable and want to walk on in there, motherfucker. And then when they walk in there, you be like, surprise, bitch, what's good? Look at this. Bitches,
That's the whole wave.
niggas on the corner, just chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
You just want to make that shit an approachable vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I say, you know, let me switch out the video. And that's when I put your picture. Because I'm helping you to brand yourself. I'm helping you to focus on you. It's about you and not
Straight up.
else. You know what I'm saying? And so if they
Straight up.
search more and more, they can go search more and more. They can see everything for themselves. And then you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Make people search for you sometimes.
Yeah, facts. That's a fact though.
Make them look for you. Make them search for you. Because if they doing all that, that means they put effort. They giving you. And what, you know? Speaking of, what is your favorite song and all that, whatnot? When is your next performance? When is the next time you're going to be performing?
Where we at, blood? May 2nd? May the 2nd? May the 2nd, where it's at? We made it May the 2nd, where we at, May the 2nd in Raleigh?
Maybe. Where?
May the 2nd we in Raleigh at
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh, North Carolina. We at shit, man. I know we at Raleigh, North Carolina. May the 2nd, you hear me?
It's all good. After we get off the live, we'll exchange
Yeah,
it.
facts, man. You know,
I have
like shit.
people will exchange.
I just know it's May the 2nd. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, just be ready to go to Raleigh May the 2nd. You hear me?
Okay.
Straight up though.
How do you feel about the summertime? How do you feel as far as your business ventures? Do you feel like you have enough, or do you want more?
I'm trying to elevate everything that's going on. So it's like we ain't stopping because we gonna have fun, but we gonna goddamn continue to build and shape something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the summer, I don't see nothing but a bigger reason to go make something happen.
You're right.
Especially with like now they letting up on how they opening up the world. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't been trying to have no parts in the world because of what's been going on, but now that it's opening back up, it opened more ways to be able to be successful. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It does. It really does. Speaking of which,
Right.
my next question: what do you think is the number one key to success?
Staying humble.
Oh, better say it. Better say
Like
it.
like
Don't
just
lie.
that's just that. Like just being humble. Like once you start to lose the humbleness, goddamn, it got the world got a way of showing you how to be humble again. So it's gonna always bring you right back to that. So if you just stay humble, you ain't gotta be humble again.
That's that. Right.
Stand humble. That's what I
Right.
tell my dog. No matter how up you get, goddamn, just be humble, blood.
You're right. Be humble. Every so often, but like I get that reminder. How,
It's a
how,
good one though.
huh?
That's a good reminder.
It really is. Why not let it come from you? Shit, I know I'm gonna listen to you.
Yeah, that shit.
And I'm, and
That's a
I'm
good reminder.
too mean to even listening to anybody, but I listen to you. I know you be saying some real shit.
Man, I just be talking about what I be thinking. You hear me? I don't know what it supposed to do to nobody else, but I know what it be making me feel like. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Like I just let a motherfucker know exactly what I be feeling like. That's all it be. If a motherfucker gonna relate to it, they gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
that's a fact. Where did it go? Let's get my next question. Oh, what is the one message that you would want to give to your fans?
Oh shit, man. I just tell them like, just keep rocking with me. Give me like, just keep rocking out with me. I'm gonna give you something better every time. Cause the more you support it, and the more you like, yeah, I like this. I'm gonna go strive harder to make you like some more shit.
Oh, sure. Okay. But to just keep fucking with them.
Just keep fucking with me.
What are your network platforms, like your social media, your Instagram, your Facebook, your Snapchat, your TikTok? What are those? Do you have any of those? If so, shout those out. Let us all know how to reach,
Um,
and also let us know how we can book you for a show.
um, S Money S Money at S dot MON3Y underscore on IG at S Money on Facebook at S Money on Google. At S Money on you could put me up through the Google and it'll carry you through all the links I got. And then like at S Money on Spotify, Twitter, Reverb, Pandora, at S Money S dot MON3Y.
I see you, boy. I see you. Ah, he said,
Straight up.
he said, you said this shit strong, Pandora. Like, yeah, I'm out here. I see
Yeah.
you.
We shaking right now, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay. Is there anything that you want to touch base on that you feel like I might have missed?
Now anytime I do the thing with you, I sit back and wait on you to ask all the questions. I'll be straight.
I feel like I asked the right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I was supposed to do that Lil Wayne shit. Do you love this shit? All right.
straight up though. Like shit, goddamn, I be good when you bring it up, I go ahead and answer. You hear me? I have fast answer for it too.
I know. Cause you know I be trying to get your ass.
Yeah, I'm already practicing before I get there. I'm like, yo, let me think about what she talking about.
Cause you know I'm gonna come with some shit.
Yeah, straight up and down though.
What shit? And you said the name of your album is what?
Trapping at the Store 2, Volume 2.
And they can get it on what platform?
Spotify, Pandora, uh, Apple Music, what else we have? Audio Mac, Google Music, YouTube, anywhere where music is being screened at, it could be found up.
Well, shout out to everybody that pulled up, showed out. Good vibes only. Appreciate that. Thank you for showing up at my show, Lala's Lounge. Fight to good people today with Rich Porter S Money.
Straight up.
Y'all, love, and if anybody happens to they can tune in here and check it out. Yeah.
Love.
All right. I'm off.